What it do, y'all? What's going on?
Hey, we back.
It's your girl, Alyssa.
It's me, Jasmine. What it do, hippies?
Hey, now I ain't never been with a baddie. No.
No dance.
What's going on, my girl?
Girl, not much. Just living life in this 2022. Hoping for all good things. Commanding all good things.
How you feeling in that good 2022?
I'm feeling love.
Me too. I feel really good. My spirits are high.
Yes.
Week is going well. I don't know if it's the start of the new year or the start of a new week or both. I don't know, but I feel real good.
I feel you. It's a lot. It's a new year. It's a new moon. It's new energy. So I hear you when you say that, you're feeling good, because I've been feeling very high vibrational, which is different because right before the new year, I don't know if it was because I was so anxious for 22 to hurry up and just start, and I could just say, okay, fresh start, because on December 31st, I was not feeling it. I was very like, I just don't know. And I don't know if it's because I was trying to do so much, like declutter my closet, get my life back organized. I was like taking on so many tasks because I was like, I just have to be ready for the new year. But now the new year here, I'm like, girl, what was I tripping? Why? Like this is good times, good vibes, everything. What about you?
I did absolutely nothing on December 31.
Okay.
December 31st.
All right.
Girl, when the new year was being brought in, I was in a bubble bath reading a book.
The vibes.
Okay. Like people were popping fireworks, and I was in the tub at midnight.
Wow. Hey, that's a goal. Like we didn't do much of anything either. We just had two of our cousins came over, and we cooked, and we were just playing cards. I think we were playing spades right before New Year. But of course, when all the fireworks went off, my daughter woke up, and so she came down, and that was it. But it wasn't like yes, I'm in the club, yes, I'm out with the people, I'm drunk, I'm lit. It was none of that. It was all very peaceful, very, we made it. All right, let's do it. Like that's the kind of energy, and I hope that's the vibe for the whole year.
No, for real. The way that I brought it in, I'm like, that's how chill I'm trying to be.
Yes, I hear that.
Go ahead with I be doing the most, but I'm trying to be chill.
Okay, I'm with you on that. Nice things.
So before we get into it,
okay,
what's going on in the world currently?
Okay, so here's one current event, and it's not even like a oh my gosh, but it is like a oh my gosh. So Megan Good, Devon Franklin, how are you feeling about this? Because if they can't make it, who can make it?
I was a little shocked by that. I'm not gonna lie. I was a little shocked. For one, because they were on this whole, Devon was on this whole like, oh, I was celibate for 10 years before I met my wife. I knew she was the one. And then, she was saying how he helped her level up, and so she was practicing celibacy. And now they've grown apart, quote unquote. I don't know we don't really know, because they are ending it on a high note, which I do admire that, but it did catch me by surprise. It did catch me by surprise, because then, they going on tour, they writing books about their love or the wait. And it's like, how do I, as a single person, not get discouraged by that?
You know what? Go ahead. I'm gonna hold that.
Sorry.
No, you good.
You go.
No, you go.
Granted, I am not the type to put a couple as relationship goals. So I get it. I know people go through trials and tribulations through anything, whether it's a marriage, a friendship, or whatever, a partnership, any type of partnership. But it's like, it's getting very much, I don't know at this point.
Yeah. I think what I was gonna say was, of course, when I started, I said if they can't make it, who can? Like I was really joking, but I'm glad that you said how it made you, not made you feel, but if you're looking at them and you're not even the type to say, oh, this is relationship goals, or no, if you don't start your relationship making the guy wait for 3 months or things like that, everything's not gonna go right. I think this is really the perfect example of you can do everything in the world exactly how you're supposed to do it or how someone said you're supposed to do it, and things will still turn out the way they're meant to turn out or the way they're gonna turn out. Like, yeah, they had this whole book, they went on this tour. Yeah, you gotta wait, you gotta be celibate, you gotta be so grounded in God. Not saying anything's wrong with any of that. That's your choice, your business, your life. You do what you do what works for you and whoever you're having this relationship with. But even that, there's no guarantee. Like literally, as someone who is married, the guarantee in how long your marriage is gonna make it is how long you and your partner decide that, hey, we in this, me and you. Like if you're not happy, I'm not happy. If I'm not happy, you're not happy, and we're gonna figure out how to make each other happy, but not make each other happy where you got to make me happy and I got to make you happy. But we're going to create spaces where you can do the work on you to get where you need to get. I'm still here. I still got your back, but I'm giving you your space. And then same for you. I got your back while you're figuring out. We're creating that space. And for them, it sounds like, because like you said, they ended so positively. It sounded like, maybe they had that space for each other, but even that just wasn't enough. Sometimes it's just not meant. And there's
Yeah.
nothing you can do when something is not meant, but go their separate ways. So I'm glad they were at least able to peacefully exit and they didn't drag each other and it wasn't this big crazy tabloid type thing. So I mean, I'm happy for that. But just know, like, even if they
Yeah.
don't make it, shoot, that ain't your story.
That's so freaking true. I was like, this is so positive.
Yes.
I did appreciate that because that's refreshing because a lot of those marriages, celebrity marriages,
Hmm.
it's always some type of drama.
Yes.
Most of
Always.
them, I haven't really seen many of them be positive.
Hmm. Yep, even the ones you thought were
But
positive. Maybe those are just the ones that we just don't hear about. Because I know sometimes,
maybe,
like at first, at one point, it was the, oh, if it's not Will and Jada, I don't want it. And now people are like, look, we don't want to hear nothing else about Will and Jada. So you just never know. Like it's a relationship between two different individuals. Like every day, it's a journey. It's
every day is
something.
work. Every day
Yes,
is
it's a
work. I'm not
job.
gonna lie. Every relationship we have in our lives is work. And
Mm,
I think people forget that
they
sometimes.
do.
Maybe they forgot that along the way because
Yeah.
they're celebs, and
Hmm.
busier.
Yep.
And then, they have the church watching. So
Hmm.
it's kind of like, are they allowing the church to come into the marriage? And like when I say the church, I mean people's opinions within the church.
The church. You say it like the church, yes, because they can be judgmental. I was raised and I grew up in the church. My
Me
grandfather, God
too.
rest his soul, was a pastor, and I know because at the end of the day, they're human. Like I know that
Yep.
they're so close to God, and but sometimes they're holier than thou, and they don't know how to
Judgmental.
not be a judgmental person. So I get it. Yes, it could be the church because I'm sure a lot of people did not agree with the lifestyle that Megan Good was living, and not the lifestyle because I don't know her, but the movie she played in, the role she portrayed. But she's an actor. Like that's what I do for a living, and I must be doing it really good if you think this role that I'm playing is who I am, or you're judging me based on this role that I'm playing. So, girl, yeah, it's the church. We know.
Yeah. I was reading like, certain people's comments and I'm like, this is disgusting. I wonder if this is what caused these people to drift. Because we don't know if they listen to people's opinions or not.
Exactly. We don't.
We don't know them people, but they stop fighting for each other. I know that much.
Mhm.
I hope they find some type of happiness.
Yeah, that's what I hope. I hope nothing but good things for them. I pray that they get to where they need to be, that, things will work out the way they're meant to work out for them.
I
And
agree.
this wasn't it.
Sorry to y'all, man.
I know.
Anyways.
Not sending the peace posting y'all pieces.
Man, that was, but the Shade Room did post a picture of him crying, and I'm like,
oh, okay. So I saw it, and it wasn't okay. He made a post. Did you read it?
I ain't read that post
See,
because
this
I
is
was
what
too
I
stuck on
need
his face.
Girl, you know me, Inspector Gadget. When I see stuff like that, I gotta figure out. Let me get the backstory. Let me get the whole picture. So what happened was he posted a picture of himself that he said, I can't even get all the thoughts because it was a minute when I read it to go. But basically what he was saying was he took a picture of himself capturing his true pain. And he was saying that was a picture of him and his pain. And he did a whole post about how, he still thinks everything went as it needed to go with him and Megan, and they both decided to leave on good terms and things like that. He said, but he really wanted to capture himself before the pain, or not capture himself before the pain, but he wanted to show himself in his pain, just to kind of show that, even when things end for the better or they end on good terms, like you still feel away. That's still a person that he had with his life. So he was being vulnerable. And I think he even made reference to New Year, true me. Like he wants to show the truth of it. So yes, the truth could be that they were unhappy, that they divorced and decided to go forward being happy, but separately, but like it still hurt him. And so I kind of felt away when the Shade Room posted, because I was just like, dang, like this man is trying to be vulnerable, and things like that will stop you from being vulnerable. But also I had to realize too, like, hey, he put it out there. So now everybody knows you're vulnerable. I don't know if you intended for it to just be for your page, but I still applaud his vulnerability, and that's something
Right. I did like that, but I'm like, bro, you posted a picture of you crying.
I know. I know.
Like, just post the caption then.
Yeah. Because he could have said the same thing. He could have said the same thing, but I guess he wanted y'all to see. He wanted y'all to see firsthand.
I mean, I guess so. I mean, I guess he wanted people to see that Black men cry, because Black men don't cry.
Don't cry. Y'all need to cry some more. Get it out.
But I hope they heal. Happy healing, because that's painful.
It's a journey.
I don't need to go through it to know.
Yes, for sure.
So 2021, I guess let's talk about what we took away from that, what we learned from that, like, and how we want to move forward. And I know that's like a really big piece to chew on.
I got you.
But I guess I'll start. So
okay.
So for me, one of the most major things that I learned last year that I want to continue to work on is listening to my body, listening to my intuition, listening to the messages that I'm receiving, because my body and these messages won't steer me wrong. They're trying to steer me to the right place, but for whatever reason, sometimes my mind takes me to another. The logic takes me to another when I really need to be going over there. So that's something that I needed to like really get into my skull. And so I'm taking that with me this year. No more ignoring my body. Like if my body tensing up around somebody, I need to take note. I need to be like, okay, what messages am I receiving? What am I supposed to learn? Is this someone I need to be around? Why am I tensing up like that? Okay, well, you tensed up, sis? Okay, well, it might be time to move around. This might not be the room for you.
Right.
You might need to go on next door where you don't feel tense. I could be relaxed. So that was, for me, that was major, because I noticed specifically last year that whenever my body would tense up or I would ignore messages, I would just keep on moving. And I'm like, I don't really like the way I feel when I do that. And I can't blame that person or those people for the way that my body's reacting. I mean, I could, but I can't blame them if I continue to proceed and I know that I don't like the way I'm feeling in that room.
Yes.
I'm rambling.
No, you good. No, you good. Let me jump in and piggyback, because in the beginning when you were talking about listening more to your intuition, I was like, yes, that's something that I think took off for me in 21. I couldn't ignore it anymore. Like it was getting so loud. It was like blaring. The signs were everywhere. And I was still just like, I don't see you. I don't see you. Like I was still, or it would be to the point where one of the things that I want to take into 22, or I want to make sure that I'm really put all my energy in, it's kind of how you said, is acting on it. So I would receive the signs. I would know that I didn't want to do something. I didn't want to be here. I don't want to go. And I would still do it anyway, because what I did was I valued how other people would see me or how they would perceive me putting myself first versus actually putting myself first. So like I would be so worn out from doing something and I didn't want to do something else, but I didn't want to say no. I didn't want to tell people, no, I can't do it today, because then I was like, okay, then I got to figure out a way to explain it to them. I got to get them to no more. In 22, when my body says, when something in me, my intuition is telling me, no, don't do it, I'm sorry, but I'm not doing it. I'm not making it happen, because all that is doing is I'm showing myself that I'm not worth the person who I'm doing something else for, because that's really what's happening. I'm putting their needs above mine. And then the whole time I'm grumbling, I'm upset, I got an attitude. I'm just, and then they don't seem as appreciative. But the reason they don't seem as appreciative is because they don't even know. I didn't know you didn't want to do this. Like you said yes. You agreed to come. You wanted to. You made the date with me. You know what I'm saying? So they never understand like why, and now I'm bad energy. Like they don't really want to be around me anymore. Then I'm feeling away because I'm like, oh, they should be grateful because I didn't even want to do this and I did it for them anyway. Then why the hell did you do it? Like, you got to choose. So this year is the year of I'm choosing. I'm not going to keep burning myself out and over pouring my cup, because then when I'm in the negative and I'm like, somebody got a little bit of pour for me, they don't have it. And they rightfully so, because they preserve what they have for themselves. So this year, on top of listening to my intuition, I'm going to act on my intuition. I'm going to preserve what I need for myself. I'm not going into my reserve tank for nobody.
Come on,
Come on with the snaps. Come on with the snaps.
Come on, poet. Yeah, I noticed that I did a lot of overextending, and when you overextend, now I'm leaving empty. I'm empty, and I'm drained, and now I'm mad. When really,
now I'm mad.
No more overextending, man.
No
more. I'm done with overextending.
Mm-hmm.
I can't, like you said, I can't pour from an empty cup.
Mm-hmm.
I also noticed, and this is major, I think therapy helped. So last year is when I started going to therapy, and I think my therapy kind of sped up my healing a little bit. It helped me become a little bit more aware, a little bit quicker than I would on my own. I mean, I would have eventually learned these things. She's just helping me, get there a little bit.
Right.
Like some training wheels.
Yes.
So for me, what I learned is that I have to state my wants and my needs.
Come on with it. Yes, talk to me.
I have to state my wants and my needs, or else no one's going to know what to do for me, because I don't know what to do for me. So like, for example, like back in June, it was around my birthday time, and I felt crappy because my great grandma had just passed. And so I'm like, man, I'm not in the mood to celebrate, but I already booked the room. And so my bestie was like, well, whatever you decide, I support you. And so in that moment, that let me know I need to know what to do from here, because she can't tell me what to do. Right. I have to make the decision, and then she'll support that decision. And she just was like rubbing my back while I was crying. It's gonna be okay. And in my mind, I wanted her to help me answer what to do, but she can't. I have to go within and answer those questions. And so, it's been a lot of lessons on top of that led me to now, like, oh wow, I really need to know myself a little bit better than what I claim to know. I need to dig a little bit deeper. I need to make a list of things that I like, things that I dislike, things that I want, or else people gonna drag me around because they don't know what I like and what I don't like. And I can't get upset about people knowing me if I don't know me.
Yeah. That's the one. I mean, when you first of all, when you said that speaking up about your needs and your wants, girl, if that is not something that this first of all, I didn't even know that I struggled with it because I'm always in my head so much anyway. I don't know if I think that I have telepathy and I'm putting my thoughts in the other person's brain, but I've been operating for 31, 32 years of my life thinking that people just know. Like I know they don't know, but in my mind, for some reason, I can never get myself to understand just because you think that they don't know. Like only you know these things. Like you are fighting yourself right now because you are expecting whoever to do something that you want them to do, but you don't want to say, "Hey, I want you to do this." And I know a lot of it comes from my fear of I was so because I'm not that anymore. I was so afraid that I was going to ask someone to do something for me or I was going to tell someone I needed it and they wouldn't reciprocate it to me. They wouldn't do what it is that I was and they were going to let me down and I was going to be hurt. So instead of being hurt, I just said, well, at least I don't have to move if I don't tell them what I want. Like I don't have to act on how they made me feel if I never tell them. So I would just not say it. But then, like you said, I would be so angry. They know I didn't want to do this. They know I don't like this. And they know I really wanted this and they didn't do it. No, they don't. They have no idea what you're talking about. Say what you need to say. Like something as simple as even with my husband. Like I've been with my husband since 2010. We've been together. And with him, I would be so afraid, like, oh my gosh, like I'm having a really rough day. I just really need a hug and I need to cry. Instead of just going to my husband and saying, it's just been a really rough day. I just need a hug and I just need to cry. He'd be like, you okay, honey? You all right? I'm fine. And
oh, Lord.
I can't even
but
say
a lot of people do that.
But why? Like, because
a lot of people do that.
That's the craziest
thing.
And
they want you to ask them questions. Come baby me.
Yes.
Come to me. Come heal me. Come make me feel better. When really, no, I need to voice to you what it is that I need. And another thing, allowing people to actually do it.
Yes.
So like when we don't express ourselves, you're taking away that opportunity.
Yes.
And so when you get upset, it's not even valid because did you allow them that moment to be there for you, to hold space for you, to be vulnerable with you? No, you didn't. Therefore, you mad at yourself. You're not really mad at the other person.
At yourself, mad at you. Because now when I've been getting into the habit of, and at first I was like, oh, because he's going to think I'm weak or he's going to think I'm being clingy. Listen, you can think what you want. That ain't my business because that's what I'm really having to let go. How you feel about me, your thoughts, all your business. I can't keep your business and my business in the same brain. It doesn't work like that. So now not that I don't care, I'm just not worried. So when I come home or if I had a rough day, I am now vocally, honey, I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm tripping. I just need a hug. And now that I've been voicing it to him and telling him, now when he sees me, he is more, come here, you just need a hug. Let me hug you. Let me hold you. Let me give you some sugar. Something like that. He's now doing it. So I had to trust myself to open up to him and tell him and trust that when the moment comes, sometimes I'm not going to have to ask. He's going to do. But before I didn't want to. I wasn't trust. How crazy does that sound that I'm not trusting the person that I said, oh yeah, I'm gonna spend the rest of my life with you, but I'm not gonna trust you with my feelings. Yeah. I'm not gonna trust you with my emotions. I'm not gonna trust you to think that I'm weak when you know better than anyone that I'm not. Like you see me every day doing these things. Crazy. But that was the old me, y'all. That ain't coming with me in 22.
For real. I'm a new person now. I done leveled up now.
I done leveled up. I'm here now.
Yeah, but it is difficult sometimes. Mm-hmm. First of all, allowing yourself to be you fully without you judging yourself. Mm-hmm. Like, oh no, wait, I can't step that way. Right. Oh no, wait, they're gonna think I'm crazy, they're gonna think I'm weird. No, allow yourself to be perceived in whatever manner it is, whether it's crazy, whether it's funny, whether it's sad, whether it's depressed,
Yes.
whether it's too vocal.
Yes.
Allow yourself to be you fully. And so, which goes hand in hand with confidence, which we'll get to that. Allow yourself to be fully you. Therefore, you can let your people, your tribe, choose you back.
Yeah. Oh, girl, you are hitting it today. You are hitting it today. Shout out to you. Shout out to you.
There's no way you can allow a new tribe in if you don't even allow yourself to be free.
Oh, come on. Come on. Allow yourself to be free. Because,
and that's what I'm learning. Like, you can be you can go out there, you can make mistakes, be free, hold yourself accountable. Let your people decide if that's what they want to deal with.
Yes.
And if they don't, then that's not your tribe.
And that's cool too. Like, that's your business.
And that is
like,
okay. That's perfectly okay.
Hey.
So that brings me to also like learning how to be super confident in myself. Like in 2021, I knew that I had confidence, but some of it was like, I told you, it wasn't all the way there, surface level confidence. But what I mean now in 2022, I'm embodying confidence. I am confidence. Confidence is me in 2022.
Girl,
like,
yes.
When I'm not saying be confident because I didn't put on a fresh outfit, did my makeup and hair. No, what I mean by being confident, when I step in the room and I act like me, I'm confident in that I showed y'all who I was. And what now? What's good?
Yes, that's the
y'all gonna step or not?
That's the energy. Yes,
that's what I'm
energy.
on.
That is
it's giving
energy.
It's giving very much. I'm here. I'm confident in me.
Yes. Come on now, because that's it. That is it. Because listen, girl, we are meshing this episode today because everything you're hitting, I'm just like, those are things that I had already decided. I don't know what it was. I think since I was a little girl, everybody said I had a big personality. People were drawn to me. I don't know what it was. I'm learning. It was me because at that point I didn't know about confidence. I didn't know about trying to be seen. That's just who I was. When I walked in the door, you knew who I was. You may have not known my family, but you knew that little girl. You knew her. And the only reason why I'm remembering it now is because I have a daughter and it's the same. I can see the things that people were saying about me back then in my child, because she's not trying to be anything. She's just being. And her being is so much love and light that you're drawn to her. You're not what she is 100% herself. And over the years, I think I let the way that attention felt, I let it make me afraid. Like, I was afraid to be so much, because then when some people had negative opinions about, oh, you're doing too much. No. It wasn't that I was doing too much back then. You just weren't doing enough. But I never took it as you weren't doing enough. I took it as, oh, maybe I am. Maybe I gotta, maybe let me get smaller. Let me hide myself. Let me not say as much. Let me not be the center of attention. Let me not, because I thought people were feeling negative towards me, but they weren't feeling negative towards me. What they were feeling negative towards, that energy in me that was causing them to say, you got to step it up. If you trying to stomp with her, you trying to hang out where she at, you trying to do what she's doing, you got to level up. And instead of me keep doing what I was doing and making them catch up, I just kept saying, okay, I'll wait. Oh, okay, no, that's cool. Oh, no, I won't do it. And then I forgot how to do it all together. Then it was just like, damn, I don't know how to dress. I don't know how to do my hair. I don't know what's my look. I don't know the make. I don't know how to, like, everything about me became, is this cool? Like, is this something that's enough?
Questioning yourself.
Questioning myself. Now, baby, listen, y'all gonna get what y'all get. And as long as when I put it on, I feel like it's giving me. Like, that's the only thing I'm giving this year. I'm giving me all year, whether it's hair out, whether it's hair locked, whether it's singing, whether it's whatever the hell I said I'm going to do today, because I wanted to do it. No one's going to be able to tell me, oh, maybe you should, maybe you'll be, maybe, but that's not my business. That's your business. I am finally figuring out my confidence has to be because of my confidence. My confidence is not going to come from, oh, when I lose 100 pounds, I'm going to be, because I used to always tease my, oh, yeah, when I get back small again, it's no. It's over now. It's over now. Like, even at the weight I am, it is what it is, because you still feel me when I come in the room. I just have to feel me when I come in the room. I have to feel myself. And now that I'm feeling myself, there's really nothing you guys can do. I just have to keep remembering, I'm not in competition with the Instagram girls. I'm not in competition with all these people's lifestyle that I'm like, oh, I want. No. I'm in competition with the girl who I was yesterday. I'm in competition with the girl who got up this morning. Like, that's who I have to remember. I have to keep my blinders on my business. Like, everything else, not my business.
The things that we be thinking about, people don't even be worried about.
Don't even never cross their minds. Never was a thought.
For me, I used to feel, I mean, I'm working through it. Like, I would feel less confident because I had a gap. And I'm like, people don't really care about that.
No,
I care about it.
I think when you first said it to me, I was like,
most people do. Most people be like, wait, for real?
Right.
Stop playing.
And it's not even like it's like, I'm not thinking that. Like, it doesn't even.
I mean, I could spit water through it, but
who's you think somebody's like, damn, Alyssa was cool, but it was the gap. Like, I just, I didn't, the gap, I just could not.
You silly.
But I'm just saying, though, but I get it because I do the same exact thing.
It's like just being overly critical of yourself for no reason. Like, the ultimate person that represents confidence to me is my mama. Like, that woman can literally walk in the room and turn the room out, and everybody want to be like, oh my God, I love her. And I'm like, that's how I'm trying to be everywhere I go. You know, like, I love it. I am a fan of my mama's confidence. It's very infectious and contagious. But I still want to do it my way. I'm just a fan of her. I'm just a fan of hers. But I know I'm talking a lot today.
Girl, it's giving. Keep it coming, because this episode, we welcoming them back, right? Yes. Come on, come with it.
One more thing that I really, like, it really was like ringing in my head for another year. Stop rushing. Where I am right now, I am meant to be. Whatever lessons I'm supposed to be learning and taking away from, that's why I'm supposed to be in.
Yeah.
So whenever I feel the need to rush, it's showing God, it's showing the universe, like, you know what, she a little bit ungrateful. She needs to sit there some more. And I'm like, all right, okay, I'm gonna chill.
Right.
I'm happy where I'm at. I guess. No, but for real though, like,
yes, I got you.
I need to stop rushing through it, because it's sending out ungrateful vibes.
Right.
And we grateful around here. We're blessed. We're alive. We got a roof over our head. We got food to eat. We got a job to go to. I'm very grateful to be where I am. And so I need to acknowledge that. I need to sit with that. And I need to continuously sit with it.
Yeah.
Continuously be grateful, because until that next stage comes, I need to be happy where I am now, because there was a point where I wanted to be where I am now. And now I'm trying to like rush to get to where I'm. No, sit here, soak up some more lessons before I can go there, and I can, you know, maybe help somebody along the way down the line. I don't know. Who knows?
That's 100% it. I think that's why I really got into meditating so hard, because one, just a part of overthinking, like, now I'm overthinking, what can I be doing now? Instead of realizing this is not, like, my life is not in, this might not make a little bit of sense, but somehow I equated my life to a checklist of items that I needed to complete. And because, like, that's how I plan everything I do. I have a checklist. I knocked it out. Okay, I did that. Like, that's how I got into the habit of living my life. Like, okay, got married. All right, had a baby. All right, bought a house. Okay, all right, got my mat. Like, all these things, I was just checking off boxes. And for the longest, I felt like God kept putting me in a place where rest, like you've accomplished, you've achieved, you've done, rest. And I would not rest because I was so worried about, okay, I got to check my next box. And then there would be opportunities where he'd be like, all right, you don't want to rest? Fine, keep working. And then I'd be overwhelmed. And then I'm like, oh God, but I need rest. Like I need a minute to sit. And then, like, even when I would take a minute for myself, like, I wasn't truly resting because all I was thinking about was, okay, I got to get back up. I got to do this, this, this. So I said all that to say, like, I've been meditating heavy, and sometimes I have to meditate multiple times a day so that I can tap back into my gratitude, because I'm so grateful for all the things. Like, the life that I'm living now, like, the little girl in me did not think I was gonna be here, but somehow I'm still like, but we got more. Like, we could do more. Like, we're gonna be better than this. We're still going to. And because I'm trying to complete my checklist, I have a hard time just sitting in and saying, but look at what you've done now. Like, look where you're at. Like, take a minute, sit. And so going outside in my back grass, in the grass, I'm having my feet like in it. Like, I am really trying to remind myself of where I'm at in the moment and just sitting in it. And if I don't move, that's cool. If I do move, that's cool. But the everything I do, no matter which way I'm going, I'm doing it in a spirit of gratefulness of, ooh, I didn't think I was gonna be here, and now I'm here, and I'm so blessed to the point where all these things I have, I can't even enjoy it because I'm like, but I want more blessings. But give me more blessings. I'm holding on to these, but I throw the rest on.
Right.
Like, just trying to move, and now I'm just going to rest. Like, I am gonna keep meditating so that I can stay in that flow of gratefulness and that energy of whatever I have, whatever comes my way, I'm grateful for it. So yes,
For
I hear you
real.
on that.
Me too, sister. Two
Mm,
snaps,
two
baby.
snaps. Yes.
Two snaps. Like, that was a lot to take away. So we gonna be grateful in
Be
the new
grateful.
year.
Yes.
We gonna voice our needs and wants, which
Mm,
means we gotta speak up.
yes.
We gonna listen to our intuition
And act on it.
and act on our
And
intuition.
act. Yes. Hmm.
What, did I leave something? And we're gonna stop
Confidence.
rushing.
Oh, girl, you missed that confidence.
Oh wait, and we're gonna be confident.
And we gonna be confident. We shoot, we got things to do.
We're gonna be confident, baby.
And
So
whatever you're doing,
since
we're
we're
doing
there,
it. Hmm.
let's go on and get into our word of the
Yes.
week thing.
Okay. What's your word? What you got?
So since we was on a confidence streak, I was gonna use confidence as my word, but I'm gonna do 3 words. I have 3 words.
Okay, 3 words.
Really, they're gonna be my words of the year, but since we starting out right, I'm gonna say they're my word of the week. So I got 3 words.
Okay.
I got flow.
Oh, yes.
I have consistency.
Yes.
And then I have confidence. Those are
Okay.
my words of the year, really. But technically, my word of the week right now is consistency.
Okay. I'm with you. So I had words. I had paragraphs. I'm trying to narrow it down. The whole episode, I was like, I'm gonna go with this one. I'm gonna go with this one. I'm gonna go with this one. But so I'm gonna count it as 3. Let me see if I can count it as 3. My first word is trust. Like, that's gonna be my word of the year. I struggled with that a lot in 2021, but in 2022, I'm going to trust that good things are happening for me. Like, I'm worthy of good things. I'm receiving good things. I don't have to think about all the negativity. No, I'm trusting that good things are happening, and even when they don't feel good, I'm trusting that that was the good that I needed to happen. So there was a reason. So that's my one. My next word is gonna be flow. I used to struggle with control issues. So it was hard for me to just stay in the flow of whatever was happening, like, hey, rolling with it, taking it as it comes, because I wanted to be in control of the outcome of the way it was going to happen. This year, nah, I'm rolling with the flow. Whatever the flow is going, as long as it feels good with me and that's what spirit has and that's what God is telling me I need to be, I'm going to be in the flow. I'm just going to be rolling with it. Okay. And then my last word is I didn't really want this to be the word, but this needs to be the word, is vulnerable. For 22, I am going to be vulnerable with myself. I am going to that, and I think that's going to have a lot to do with my confidence. I have to be vulnerable enough to trust that the version of myself that I'm presenting is enough. It is what it is. If it's geeky, if
You're
it's
getting better.
loud, if it's whatever it is, thank you, girl. But that
You're
I'm just
better.
gonna have to be myself. I'm not gonna keep closing myself off. I'm not gonna keep being. It is what it is. Y'all are gonna perceive me as y'all perceive me. At least the least that I can do is at least be happy with the version I'm projecting. So whatever you take from it, that's on you. But I'm happy and I'm comfortable with whatever I projected. So I'm gonna get really comfortable with being vulnerable for 22.
Come on, vulnerability. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so affirmation of the week.
Okay.
I'll go first.
Yes.
I choose to be happy because to me, choosing to be happy is walking the path of the least resistance.
Okay, path of least resistance.
I feel like I wanted to say namaste after that.
I saw you with the you know what I'm saying? Okay, so my affirmation, and this affirmation is simple, but I feel like this is my underlying affirmation for the year. So my affirmation is: I know, I see, I speak, I love, I do, I feel, I am. Like, that's where I'm gonna be.
That ties into vulnerability too.
Yes. It's me. It's giving Jasmine.
For real. Take it or leave it. It's a take it or leave it type of year.
It's a take it or leave it. Either you're shopping or you're not. But it's a take it or leave it. Either you have the funds or you don't. It's
for real.
No more subscriptions.
Or you're not.
No more free trials. No more access to people who no. It's a no.
No more mall samples. No more.
No more. Either you can take me as this full piece that I am, or you can choke. No, you can't choke because you don't have access.
Hey, not to choke.
Hey,
I feel you though.
No more chopping myself up. No more.
No more forcing.
Baby, I'ma do.
Come on, with it.
W. Okay, but yes.
All right, y'all.
Hope y'all enjoyed it. Wait.
I did. I had a good time though.
Yes.
I truly did. I'm excited for this year though.
I am. So y'all guys have to come back, see all the things that we have for the new year, for our new season 2. If you have not caught up on season 1, what are you doing? Go back to season 1, check us out, tell a friend to tell a friend. Okay, get ready for all the things because we're trying to do book clubs, we're trying to have meditation sessions, we're going to have merch. We have a lot of things happening, okay? So y'all get ready, get into the flow with us. You see, Alyssa got it. Just hey. You know?
Oh wait, should we mention the book club right now?
We can. I mean, well, we don't have to give them all the details because y'all need to just come back so y'all can hear all the details.
All right, we'll do it the next episode.
Yes, but be ready because we're gonna have a book club coming, and we want y'all to learn with us, join with us, heal with us, do all the things. So you got to come back. All right, y'all. Bye.
Peace, baby.